Numbers 28. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices made by fire for a sweet savour unto me shall ye observe to offer unto me in their due season. And thou shalt say unto them, This is the offering made by fire which ye shall offer unto the Lord, 2 lambs of the first year without spot day by day for a continual burnt offering. And 1 lamb shalt thou offer in the morning, and the other lamb shalt thou offer at even, and the 10th part of an ephah of flour for a meat offering, mingled with the 4th part of an hin of beaten oil. It is a continual burnt offering which was ordained in Mount Sinai for a sweet savour, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And the drink offering thereof shall be the 4th part of an hin for 1 lamb. In the holy place shalt thou cause the strong wine to be poured unto the Lord for a drink offering. And the other lamb shalt thou offer at even, and the meat offering of the morning, and as the drink offering thereof, thou shalt offer it a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savour unto the Lord. And on the Sabbath day 2 lambs of the first year without spot, and 2 tenth deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, and the drink offering thereof. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. In the beginnings of your months ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without spot, and 3 tenth deals of flour for a meat offering mingled with oil. For 1 bullock, and 2 tenth deals of flour for meat offering mingled with oil for 1 ram, and a several tenth deal of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering unto 1 lamb, for a burnt offering of a sweet savour, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And their drink offering shall be half an hin of wine unto a bullock, and the 3rd part of a hin unto a ram, and the 4th part of a hin unto a lamb. This is the burnt offering of every month throughout the months of the year. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering unto the Lord shall be offered, beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offerings. And in the 14th day of the 1st month is the Passover of the Lord. And in the 15th day of this month is the feast. 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. And the 1st day shall be of holy convocation. Ye shall do no manner of servile work therein, but ye shall offer a sacrifice made by fire for a burnt offering unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year. They shall be unto you without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil. 3 tenth deals shall ye offer for a bullock, and 2 tenth deals for a ram, and a several tenth deal shalt thou offer for every lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 goat for a sin offering to make an atonement for you. Ye shall offer these beside the burnt offering in the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. After this manner ye shall offer daily throughout the 7 days, the meat of the sacrifice made by fire, or of a sweet savour unto the Lord. It shall be offered beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. On the 7th day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. First fruits, when ye shall bring a new meat offering unto the Lord, after your weeks be out, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work, but ye shall offer the burnt offering for a sweet savour unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year, and their meat offering of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenth deals unto 1 bullock, 2 tenth deals unto 1 ram, and several tenth deal unto 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats to make an atonement for you. And ye shall offer them beside the continual burnt offering and his meat offerings. They shall be unto you without blemish, and their drink offerings. This is a repeat, sort of a summary, I guess, we would say, of Moses' final chapters in the book that he wrote. Well, not quite all the books he wrote. He had Deuteronomies and still to come. And but it's a listing of all the sacrifices that are supposed to happen as they are supposed to happen. Things that are happening day by day, things that happen on an occasional time throughout the year, things that happen as part of festivals. How much of a meat offering, which remember is a grain offering, a flour offering, to go with the meat offering, the animal, the bullock, the ram, the lamb. and under what circumstances and who's supposed to do what. Now, you need to understand that there was not one person who had the assignment of coming up with all of these things. Usually, what would happen would be every one of the tribes would have an opportunity to provide the lambs, the rams, the bullocks, or whatever in turn. So that once every approximately, there were 12 of them, approximately every 2 weeks, one of the tribes would have the requirement of coming up with one of these offerings. And so it was not an onerous burden. And each of the tribes would spread it out over members of the tribe, so that every family, every major family, had the opportunity to donate something during the year. And if you've got 45 or 50,000 families in your tribe, if you've got 40 or 50,000 men 20 years of age and over, you had probably a family for each one of them. It really wasn't a big deal for everybody to have that opportunity once, maybe 10 or 20 years. And that's how it worked. And so that's really all that these things were. Remember, these were needed to be without blemish because they were symbolic of Christ. These things were there as a way for the people to learn to look forward to Christ and to understand that sin offerings were being offered for them, lambs were being killed on their behalf, and the people were supposed to get a message, which a lot of them never really seemed to get, that there was the time to look forward to something. It seemed as though at a certain point in time these people got stuck on making sure that they went through the ritual form of the sacrifice and forgot why. What was the reason for this thing? Why are we doing this? What we're supposed to learn from this? And right up until the Romans destroyed the temple in AD 70 years after the birth of Christ, they were still performing sacrifices just exactly right. Literally everything had to be exactly it. And there was no interpretation, there was no understanding. It was ritual sacrifice, and it was the performance of the ritual sacrifices exactly the way they were supposed to be that was so important to them, not what they were supposed to learn from it. Before we get too condemnatory, we need to understand how many blessings and obvious learning opportunities have we overlooked in our own life, where we could have learned a lot by paying attention to what was happening around us. We may think of these people as dumb sometimes, but are we a whole lot smarter? That's the question we need to ask ourselves.